Hi, and welcome to Move Leadership in Motion. We're in a process of looking at our growth formula, the process of how we grow ministries here at Hope Church. And we want to talk today about accountability. If anything is going to happen, there has to be accountability. People have to take responsibility for the vision as a whole and or each individual piece of the vision, piece of the plan, piece of the discipline.
Yeah, and the shame is that so often you hear that and immediately it has a negative connotation.
Yes.
Think, oh, accountability. I'm going to get graded. I'm going to, it's a test. There's something, I'm going to get in trouble, whatever it is. And the reality is it doesn't have to be like that at all. In fact, accountability can be one of the most invigorating things for me. I love that piece of, hey, you know what? I'm going to hold you to that, and I'm going to ask you about that, and I'm going to see how you're doing with this, because I'm like, yes, okay, do that, because otherwise I'm going to forget.
It's
going to get lost in the long to-do list that every single one of us has.
And that really, we talk here about church being a team sport, faith being a team sport. And accountability is just that we are all part of this process. And so accountability isn't a boss to a worker in this case. We are accountable together for the realization of the vision that we believe that God has given us. And so I want to take responsibility for my part in that. And in the church as a whole, as the lead pastor, I'm responsible for looking at the vision in totality, and are we being true to the vision, and people are holding me accountable to that. And then within that, there are different players that have different pieces. And I'm talking to them about how they're doing in their area and how's it going and what do they need to be able to succeed. And all of that is part of this accountability process, because we're moving towards something. We're not just putting in time.
Yeah, and we really, we just recently had this conversation amongst ourselves when it came to small groups, which is my area. And, for me, I am making sure that we are addressing the wide variety of needs within the community. So do we have small groups that are going to address those people who really are just putting their toes in the water and figuring out what this community is about? And do we have those people who really want to dig into the Bible and dive down deep? And everything in between. So that's one of the things that I'm looking for, and reaching out to my volunteers and saying, hey guys, where are we on this? What are you doing? How can we move this forward? And likewise, then he's saying the same thing to me. Hey, how are we doing on addressing these different areas? And it works really, really well when we have this kind of that plan in place, the discipline set, of the meeting times, and then the accountability that occurs in those meetings.
I think the key for accountability to work is that there is a deep level of trust among the people on the team. That I trust that when you're asking me about how things are going, it's not because you're trying to undermine me or second guess me, that you really are asking because you want this thing to be going well. And if things aren't going well, that you feel free that you can say things aren't going well, and I think either the schedule's off, or unexpected things came up, or I'm just lost right now. And it brings the team together to help that individual who's struggling at that point.
Exactly. That is crucial. The fact that you can feel safe to say to someone, hey, can you help me here, is vital. And that your response to someone saying, hey, can you help me here, is not, what, aren't you competent? Why aren't you doing this? But instead, hey, let's work together and figure out what we can do. What can we put in place to support you and to move you forward?
So again, the whole idea here is vision realization. We have a vision that we're moving toward. We've developed a plan around that. We've built in disciplines about how that plan is going to be put into operation. And we've given responsibilities to people who are a part of that team. Not that now you have to do this all by yourself. It's still a team effort. We're still working together, but that you're the champion of particular parts of that overall plan. And when that's working well, man, it's the best, because you're working together, you're working hard, and just like a sports team, one person's success is the whole team's success.
It's empowering, really.
It really is.
Yeah. So Thank you for joining us. And next time we're going to be talking about the multiplication factor, motivation. So we hope you will join us then. Before then, though, if you have any questions, if we can help you in any way, please always feel free to contact us here at Hope Church at equip@meethope.org.